Well, from day one, Jordan Poydras brought real intensity to the game, a confidence to the game, and his own version of some real swag to our team. And he had that from day one. But what I'm most proud of Jordan about is that he is a completely different player than when he got here. He's gone from being the worst defensive liability that our staff has ever coached to being our #1 defender. Now, in the second half of the season, he guards every single other team's best offensive player, and we kind of let Jordan just go handle it. And that is such a great convenience for us as a staff, but it's such a tribute to him and how he's grown his game. He's become a great assist guy off the bounce, which is a brand new part of his game. His shot selection has drastically improved. And there's nothing more rewarding than when you see a young man who works incredibly hard. He probably spends more time in the gym than any other player on our team. To see him kind of reap the benefits of that hard work by growing his game exponentially. That's what he's done. It's been a pleasure to coach him. I suspect that we'll be good friends for a long time, and he's got a bright future in basketball if he wants it.
My experience has been like a roller coaster, really. We had a big win against BYU to start our year, and before that even we had a 30-point comeback before that, and then we took some weird losses that we were winning the whole game, and just down the stretch it got away from us, and it's kind of been new to me. Like in my whole career, I've never really lost like this, so it's been a new experience, but definitely something I'm grateful for, just because I think that we've kind of turned the corner with that, and just something I know for the rest of my life, in the rest of my playing career, that things happen and you got to move on, and that's what makes you strong throughout the year, and that's why it's a season and it's a sprint. I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So I think it's just been a learning experience, a really big learning experience. That's a good question. BYU was fun because it's BYU, obviously. But New Mexico State just signified, I think, to me and I think a lot of guys on our team, what we've been capable of the whole year, and also if we've actually turned the corner. BYU was kind of beginning of the year when we were trying to find ourselves and see how good we were. But New Mexico State was like, they knew that we had them here, point blank. Like, we could have beat them here, they snuck away. And to go up there and beat them the way that we did was like, okay, we're actually here, and we are as good as we think. And even the UTRGV game was a big one, and it's not gonna be big like for people looking outside in, but for us we knew it was big because we've had letdowns this year. We went to BYU and lost to Washington State the next game. We've had teams on the ropes and we couldn't finish, so New Mexico State was like the crucible, and just turning that page and seeing where we've come from everything that we've gone through this year. I think that was a bigger win for me. My mom is by far my biggest fan. It's always been that way since I was little. It's been a ride, that's for sure. I've been in a lot of places. I don't know. I'm just grateful. Without my parents, I couldn't be here today. Basketball-wise, school-wise, they've helped me with a lot. So I don't know. I'm just eternally grateful to them. And I always think about that. Like, a lot of this is not for them. I do it for me, but it's nice when you have people. You have that kind of support system, and it's nice to know that you're trying to give back to everything that they've provided for you throughout the course of my career.
Who wins the 2017 World Series?
The Cubs.
Okay.
No doubt.